Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have the celebration info for the Kid Gohan and Piccolo Dokkan Fest that is coming later tonight. Let me actually just pull up the schedule. Now, again, I would like to remind everyone that this is typically the worst celebration of the year on JP. There's not a lot to expect here, right? Like, I think expectations are important. I am not surprised. I'm not shocked. I'm not stunned at all by basically the lack and limited amount of stuff that's here. This is to be expected. So let's go and jump in and let's see what we've got. Now, I'm going to also tell you guys this. There is a good chance that there's not even anything hidden in here. So you guys know oftentimes there's, part 2s and stuff like that. Like, this actually might be it for, like, the next, 3 weeks, as insane as that sounds. Alright, so we're gonna get login bonuses, stones, blah, 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 blah. There's missions for the new Pixel character, which is gonna start on the 1st. Then, let's see, you could challenge the Saturday and Sunday versions of the Mr. Satan, Zenny stage at any time during the period, sure. And then other events are going to be there. Alright, so we have login, we have missions, then we get to the Dokkan Festival. So we have Gohan and Piccolo that exchanges into Kid Gohan. And then we also have a Vegeta and Nappa card. Those are the only 2 characters that were in this data download. No free-to-play characters, no sub-EZAs, nothing like that. My quick thoughts on these characters, I do think that the Vegeta and Nappa seem to be a pretty good banner unit. This is a nice, I think, kind of like banner unit to release, right? Like, we've had so many stinkers. I mean, we just had the Rabanra, Zerloin, and Zarbuto, who don't really have anything special. Like, these are summonable characters, and the summonable characters need to be good, man. I mean, they're just, it just seems like such a waste when they're just, like, worthless trash. And this character's good, right? They're guarding, and then they could have damage reduction as well. Right, so guard plus damage reduction, I think they'll be a pretty effective character. You'll be able to get use out of them on a few different teams. I think they're solid. They're a nice little unit. By the way, this is a new named character, Vegeta and Nappa. Then the Gohan and Piccolo, I mean, I'm definitely going to want to, get my hands on them and play around with them for a little bit. I think that the Gohan and Piccolo character is going to be pretty good. They've got a lot of tools here that I think are going to be quite effective. They have damage reduction, they have dodge, they have guaranteed crit. I mean, once you exchange, you've got the revive, you have the support. There's just a lot of abilities that they're doing, right? I think the multiple turn support in slot 3 is very good. Dokkan is really adding a lot of characters that are capable of doing this, which is very, very helpful. I hope Dokkan continues to do that. We need these characters that are giving the multiple turn support. It just strengthens the team so much. And it's just generally a really good thing. Only real negative here, I would say that this character is a pretty bad leader, probably. I just don't like their leader skill of Bond, a Master and Disciple, and Saiyan Saga. Why couldn't they also have had, like, Exploding Rage? Or Entrusted Will? Right? Like, why couldn't they have gotten one of these categories? I mean, dude, like, Entrusted Will, this is the only leader it's got. Like, major Dokkan Fest characters shouldn't be leading 2 leader skills anymore. I don't think. Like, this leader skill is not good enough. But I think that's probably the only thing I'm not really gonna like about this character so much. And say it's not good enough is probably going to just be their leader skill. Again, when you've got all these different abilities you can take advantage of, I think that's pretty good. Maybe with 2 of this character on the team, you could encounter some struggles. But, like, if you only have 1 of this character, I mean, you got damage reduction, and if you don't have damage reduction, you can revive. Right? 23rd World Tournament Goku is still one of the better characters in the game. He just needs help with a revive. This character will really help 23rd World Tournament Goku when it comes time for him to revive. So, I think I like what they did with this Dokkan Fest and this banner unit. Last year, we had significant power creep right after, we had significant power creep right after the Worldwide Download Celebration. This year, I mean, this unit probably is not as good as like the Gammas or Kid Goku were last year on release, but I think they seem pretty strong, and it does have me optimistic that, like, you know, the next Dokkan Fest at the end of November will be good, right? The Carnival LR in December will be good, right? I can now sort of be cautiously optimistic about these things, which is good. So we have that. We have a category gotcha banner. What is this? This is a Bond of Master and Disciple for this category banner, sure. We have a new Dokkan event as well. So we have the new Gohan and Piccolo Dokkan event. We have the Awakening Medal campaign. Again, this is a permanent thing. I mean, expect that this is going to be here every single Dokkan Fest event. Like, it's just going to be happening on every single one. Global players, I mean, you guys aren't going to see it for LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Trunks, but after those two, all of the Dokkan Fests are going to start having these missions along with it, which are really good. Right? It's not the craziest thing ever. What does it just save 4 runs, I believe? But, I mean, saving 4 runs, that's still better than nothing, right? We'll take it. We have sales. So sales is going to be 3 things here. So we have a super sale. We have the Link skill ball packs you could buy. The value on these is really good. And then you have the guaranteed Link level keys as well. The value on those is also really good. So we have 3 different sale, and sale. Yeah, very good. We have the Elder Kai banners, which is typical. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't know. I feel like they could just, like, slide, like, a Part 2 LR in here, but I would not count on it, right? My guess is that we are going to probably not have very much content around that time, and then that's going to lead us into Heroes, which typically Heroes should drop on in this time frame right here, this final week of October, or no, excuse me, this week right here, this week of November, the 20th to the 24th. This is when we can expect the Heroes characters will drop in Dokkan. The weekend version of this event will be up during the period, sure. Dokkan Battlefield is coming back, sure. There's going to be a new Dot character. I believe it's Gohan. It just focuses from Gohan from the start of the Saiyan saga up to after Frieza is defeated and they're reviving the Z Fighters. I believe that's what the Dot character is going to be, this kind of like period. I wish that, like, you could, I don't know, like there's we've had multiple of these now. I wish you could see, like, a history of it or something in game. Like, you know, as long as you, like, unlocked all of them or something like that, like, you could just see them. I don't know, something like that, right? Because, like, the older, like, Pixel characters are just gone forever. Wish they would, like, implement them back in somehow, right? So we have that. I guess there's just going to be special missions to celebrate the fact that this screams that we have no other content. So just have missions, man. That's what that is right there. 3-day missions. Now look at this clown show. We'll get to Vegeta Nappa EZA in 2 seconds. This is a chain battle on the 6th. JP Dokkan actually really messed up. They legitimately put in Nappa 2 weeks early. This guy was already in last week's data download. Remember when they accidentally spoiled the wallpaper for the Breaker stream? The wallpaper for the Breaker stream, chain battle for Nappa, and then just skipping down to the bottom, Patan battle. Dude, this Patan comes out on the 13th, right? Which is here. And it was in the data download on the 23rd or 24th or whatever it was. That's just, like, they actually, it's uncommon, I would say, that we see a mess up to that extent. Quite a big mess up from Dokkan, actually. So the EZA character here is going to be EZA, LR, Vegeta, and Nappa, huh? Actually, just real quick, what 200% do Vegeta and Nappa have? I just want to see that real fast, so I can kind of get an idea of where we might want to run these boys. Oh, that's not very good. Okay. Well, we're going to be using them as a 170 then. Oof, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, so Vegeta and Nappa. This character, to me, I think could be pretty good. Because, how do I word this? When a character EZAs, they do typically keep kind of the same spirit of the character. But this unit has got a lot of sort of tech. Now, one thing we could keep an eye on for this character is, will they be a good World Tournament character after EZA, right? Because Nappa, back when Vegeta Nappa first came out, they were really good because there was not a lot of tech enemies in the World Tournament, and everyone was just spamming like Broly and stuff like that. So this was a great World Tournament character. I would guess that this Nappa is not going to be that impressive even after the EZA, just like traditional things of, oh my god, he's triple supering and he's got 50% damage reduction. Like, I'm not really expecting like craziness like that, but we've got a couple of things. He's got the AoE, so he could potentially be good for World Tournament, potentially. He has this active skill. Remember, the active skill at the moment still cannot change. This is guaranteed dodge from the third turn. You know how good that is? That's like really good. You guys know how good the 5th anniversary Blue Fusions are with that turn of guaranteed dodge? I mean, this is good. Like, really good. So the fact that we have that available is nice. And then the exchange with Vegeta, 4th turn under 50% HP, and then when we would transform, he heals. Like, this is a character that could be very interesting. What categories are we looking at? Pure Saiyan, Terrifying Conquer, Inhuman Deed, Space Shadow Warriors, Saiyan Saga. So, I mean, they're on the new Kid Gohan and Piccolo team with Saiyan Saga. They're on Turles' team. And then, of course, they're on the several Terrifying Conquer character teams. Okay. We'll see. I would not be shocked that this character is pretty good because of the active skill, the heal, and the exchange, right? Like, you know, we've got some real stuff here. I mean, if they wanted to get really fun, they could maybe give Nappa dodge in his kit here somehow, but we'll see what they're gonna do. I'm definitely intrigued by this character getting an EZA. They don't really have great setups right now, but I mean, in order for Terrifying Conquerors to be good, we need to start getting Terrifying Conqueror characters, so I'll take that. Again, remember, a lot of the villains, Fusion Zamasu just wiped it away to a handful of good villain characters. Like, they're actually, in one hand, you can fit all the good villain characters, so I'll take this EZA. Hopefully, I am rooting for them to be good. This is the type of character that we would want to be very good. These villain EZAs, they fumbled Jiren. Oh, boo-hoo, whatever, who cares? We want this character to be good. We need to hit this, I think. I'm sure they're going to get a better 200% at some point. I mean, Space Shuttle, Inhuman Deeds has got to get a real team. Like, eventually. And Inhuman Deeds has got a decent roster, right? You have baby characters on here. Omega's on here. Golden Frieza. LR Rose. Like, you've got a decent roster. So Inhuman Deeds mixed with, I don't know, maybe like Transformation Boost or something like that. You could have a nice little interesting team there. So there's EZA, LR, Vegeta, and Nappa. There, of course, is going to be a banner with the LR Nappa. A new Extreme Super Battle Road stage is going to be going up. That's good. Wait a minute. This is the new... Yeah, this is going to be a new set. Okay. Wait a minute. Is there another LR? Because I'm like, what are they going to start doing for the Extreme Super Battle Road rewards? Right? Because they only did so many free-to-play LRs. I think there's one more. I actually can't, off the top of my head, think of it. Was it the... Who was the reward for here? The answer of the character I'm forgetting. If we could ever load. No, not that. Where? Hold on. Yeah, okay. So that's why I couldn't think of the next LR. There isn't one. What? I don't know what the reward is going to be. Interesting. So, okay, Extreme Super Battle Road stages, right? They've been EZAing these LRs. But, like, now this Trunks is EZA'd, so now we're just going to get to this stage right here. And, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. I've actually got no clue, so we'll see. Yeah, that'll be interesting what the reward is going to be. So the Extreme Super Battle Road stage we're going to get is Planet Namek Saga. Oh, brother, that could be an annoying one. That's going to be another annoying one, I think. Yeah, Saviors was tough. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, okay. New Extreme Super Battle Road stage again. We'll keep an eye out for what the reward is actually going to be there. Because I don't know. Maybe they'll just create a new support memory or something. We'll see. There's going to be a new stage to the support memory event, sure. And then just a bunch of returning events. The Metal Cooler movie stuff, these characters. I don't know if there's really any relevance to all this Frieza and Cooler stuff here. I don't think so, but we'll see. Easy areas returning, and then Patan, that's it. Like, this might actually be it, by the way, until, like, November 20th. I'm so serious. This is the worst celebration of the year. It's okay, though. You know, get your Spider-Man playing in, your anime watching in, all that good stuff. Catch up on One Piece. Now is the time, because Dokkan will be a little bit quiet over the next couple of weeks. At least it does seem like this banner, they gave us 2 good summonable characters, which I am definitely very appreciative of.